All right, so yeah, today we're going to be looking through my website that I've made and just reviewing some of the code that has been made with that. So if I pull it up, this is the home page. I'll put this out of the way, and this is just the navigation bar right there. So I can show you that right in the code, which is right here, which is put as a list with an A tag, so you can click on it. If I click, let me just move this out of the way. Home, race info, fact. It brings me right back there. So all this too, these are paragraphs. These are lists as well. For instance, right here, like this is an email link. So if I click this, it would go right into an email, and I can go and show that if that will. Yeah, right here. So like mail to Diane. So if I were to click on that, it would like create me an email, and then it would also have some stuff in like the subject. So like for instance, the subject of the email would be entry form. So yeah, it would automatically do that for you. We talked a little bit about it in class already, but I just wanted to include that. And then yeah, so if we go out of here, we can go to a couple other pages. We talked about the star, or sorry, not the star, the heart in class earlier. But yeah, that's a special CSS property. If we go into something, yeah, like FAQ. So all these right here, this is a list, more specifically an ordered list because we have the numbers right here and I can bring up the code. So if I go FAQ, I can't read, here we go. Yeah, so FAQ, if I scroll all the way up, these are all A tags and these have an ID tag. So if I were to click, like from here, when will my registration pack arrive? I click on that and then it'll take me right there. Yes, we will mail out the registration pack in the post within 2 weeks of your registration. So it's the same thing with this button right here. If I go return to the top, it's going to take me back to the top. And if I can find that in my code after scrolling all the way, yeah. So like page top, return to the top. So it's interactive, as in, with the A tag. So anything with the A tag is interactive. So when you click on it, you're just going to be brought to whatever you're referencing. Um, But yeah, so if we go in back here and we go into race info, so yeah, this little white space, I mentioned this before, but this is just part of the way the assignment is because I guess the CSS isn't fully done up. But yeah, all these are paragraphs with headings. Each of the pages has the navigation bar in them. So you can easily jump between pages, which is really, nice when you're operating a website and you just want to have a nice user interface for people. So yeah, anything that you click here, like I mentioned, it's an ID, it'll take you right there. If I go into the code, I can show some of that more. So yeah, these are all referenced with the number sign, so FAQ. And then, so what that means is whenever FAQ is referenced down here, it'll take you right to it. So the number sign is saying that I'm calling for FAQ, and then FAQ, like that's where it is. So each of these, like FAQ 6, like that's referencing that right there. And yes, so then if we go index, it's the same thing here. You're calling on something. And yeah, so the hearts, that's a special CSS. I couldn't remember it off the top of my head what it is. I'd have to look into the exact name of it. But yeah, so yeah, all of these are that's the info page. So lists, a lot of lists, and yeah, specific things. Like bold, like Diane's run. Like I wanted everything there to be bold. So anything within the strong tag is going to be bold as well. And yeah, so here are all my checks for my code that I've done. Yeah, some of the pictures, my certificate of completion, and yeah, one of my GitHub pages. And yeah, this website was really fun to build. You just run through it. How do I sign up? Takes you right there. It's very interactive. And yeah, I really enjoyed this assignment. And yes, I thank you very much, Hamlet.